All right. Welcome to today's. That brings us to the logistics concepts or projects. If you are dealing with logistics, your aim is to satisfy the customer and cut down costs and make sure that you do things the right way. So to achieve those objectives that have been mentioned about realizing fulfillment and customer satisfaction, cutting back of unprofitable inventory, things that are not profitable. You make sure that you make money. You cut down costs. Then you reduce the supply cost. To achieve these objectives mentioned above, collaboration of companies concerned is essential, and development of logistics using supply chain is strongly required. So in many cases, logistics activities can be regarded as a project. In project, what we do is that you plan, you execute, whilst executing, you monitor and adjust if things are not going on well. A project is a principle, a one-time group of actions performed to achieve a certain goal. One example is the outsourcing of storage to a public warehouse. Before a suitable offer can be issued to the client and this can be implemented, many issues must be carefully analyzed and prepared. To organize this properly, a phased approach is advisable. So you have the problem definition, design, realization, and aftercare. What you do is that there's a problem. Somebody has brought up something to be done. Fine. You design it. Have you produced it and realized what the person wants? Then after that, you have to give him care. Like Toyota Ghana, they will service your vehicle even after sales. That will add some form of advantage to you and the services that you are giving, and people can come to you. So read through all this project organization. A proper project organization consists of an internal or external client who requires the project results and with whom the measurable goals should be agreed. So the person wants something done from you. You agree with what do you want. Then there's a project manager responsible for achieving the goals and who has the competence to decide on resources, the budget to be used, and a project plan with definite work packages and milestones, and project team consisting of experts who will do the work. And in some cases, you use contractors. So this is a table of a work example of a project plan with a work package and milestone. Okay. We have what we call the systems approach. A physical distribution can be viewed in a system of components linked together for the efficient movement of products. Small business owners can ask the following questions in addressing these components. What level of customer service should be provided? How will the product be shipped? Is it by road or by air? So when you want to use an approach like the systems approach in distributing goods and services, you want the customer service. What from your customer service personnel, what do the customer want? And in deciding transportation, do I go by sea or by air? Are the items fragile? Are they perishable? Which is the best? Is it by sea? Is it bulky? Is it light? Is it heavy? By which case I'll go by sea. And is it okay? Is it needed very urgently in the market? Is it luxurious? Does it have to meet some timeline? Does it have to come to the customer at a particular season? And I go by air. Otherwise, by the time the sea comes, it's gone. Then how do I process? How should the orders be handled? The inventory that we have, how should it be controlled? Then the packaging, how should it be done? These are the components which are interrelated, and decisions must be made in one area affecting the relative efficiency of the others. For instance, in a small business that provides customized personnel, computers may transport finished products by air rather than by truck. So, what are the importance, the advantages of physical distribution? You build your clientele base, you have marketing channels. Rate over these things, physical distribution, the channels as we have them here, managerial concerns, type of marketing channels, choices of transport mode is one area that you need to concentrate. The mode of transport, the means of transport, or the transport mode, or transport modality, or form of transport. Is a term used to distinguish substantially different ways of perform transport. So don't be misled. The two words, mode and means, sometimes are used by people interchangeably. It is not the same. The mode is the mean, the modes, the means go on the modes. So we have the mode for air. Air is the mode, rail is another mode, road is another mode, and water is another mode. But these modes have certain means. Like train, we have is a means which goes on the rail. Aircraft is a means which goes on air. Ship is a means that goes on the sea, and vehicle is the means that go on the mode of road. So look at them, the aircraft by air, a rail, train, a road, and then the sea. Then we also have a pipeline transport tunnel. So these are the components. Look at them. A transport mode is a combination of the following: traffic infrastructure, traffic routes, networks, nodes, station, bus. So when we talk about traffic infrastructure, we are talking about the various things that make up the system. If your traffic light is not working, infrastructure in the traffic or the transport mode is wrong, it's not correct. So that has to do with the mode and means of transport. Come to logistics systems. Read over this also. And then appreciate this table. Lecture